Hey gang, Nick with Red Ox Insurance Agency here. I want to do a quick video to talk about the coverages that's required for you to have if you're a trucker that's going to lease onto a motor carrier authority. So the FMCSA has a rule that all company-owned and operated vehicles must be listed on your insurance policy for that liability and cargo coverage. So what that means to you, a trucker who's going to lease onto somebody else, is that your liability and your cargo coverage is going to be handled by the trucker that you're going to be leasing onto. How they pass that cost down onto you, it could be a straight up cost, or they could take a little bit more in the compensation, the cut, but that will all be disclosed in the lease agreement that you're going to sign with them. Now, what they are going to require you to have on your own is physical damage coverage. So that's going to be the comp and collision. It's going to cover the equipment that you have, whether it's truck and trailer or just truck. They're also, if they're smart, they're going to require you to carry a non-trucking liability insurance policy. So what that does is that kicks in as primary liability coverage if a claim were to occur when you're not under dispatch, when you're not hauling freight, when you're not making money. So an example of that would be if you just take your truck to the shop to get work done, or you take it to go get washed or whatever. You're not under dispatch, it's your day off, you're driving your truck for whatever reason, a claim occurs, non-trucking liability kicks in as your primary auto liability. Now, the reason why these carriers want you to have that coverage is so that a claim doesn't go on their policy, especially if you're not hauling freight against it. They don't want that to affect their insurance premium when there is no benefit to them for you to drive that truck during that time period. So hopefully this makes sense for you. If you need any insurance, if you're leasing on to somebody, you need that physical damage and that non-trucking liability policy, just reach out. My website is redoxinsurance.com, REDOX insurance.com. I'll be happy to get you a quote. Those are fairly inexpensive coverages. The non-trucking liability is not that expensive. It's a lot less than your regular primary auto liability. So it could be good. It could be a good fit for you if you're going to lease onto somebody. Some people just don't want their motor carrier authority. They don't want that responsibility. They don't want the costs that come with that. So they're perfectly okay with leasing on. And that's something that you might want to consider if you've attempted to get your authority, but for whatever reason, you haven't been able to get it active because of the high cost of insurance or whatever the reason may be. Or you've had your authority, you've been running under your own authority for a while, but you're not being able to pay the bills. So I have guys that are calling me that's like, hey, man, this isn't working out. And then I encourage them, hey, if you're going to shut down, lease on to somebody else. Don't just completely get out of the business if you enjoy it and if you like it. So that's the direction I would tell you to head if you're in that boat. So comment below, like, subscribe. If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. Appreciate you.